Writer Elena Poniatowska is at the center of the fight to find Mexico's missing students. We spoke to her in her home in the capital. She made a very moving speech in Mexico City's Zocalo Square a few days ago on their behalf. Poniatowska is a laureate of the most important Spanish-language literature award, the Miguel de Cervantes Prize. She presents some of the key facts and the context of what happened.
Son 43 muchachos muy pobres.
These 43 youths are very poor. Their families have nothing. They're mostly farming families. The photos I saw of their rooms in the teachers' colleges where they were going showed how bare and poor their rooms were. Their backpacks on the floor, no furniture, pieces of cardboard on the floor, no bunks, no beds. Just completely abandoned.
Pedazos de cartón en el suelo. No se ve que tengan literas ni camas. Se ve un abandono absoluto. Para hacer sus prácticas.
To attend to their studies, they have to go around begging with a tin, asking people to help them out with some money, give some loose change. These boys are very young and full of aspirations. And so this is just terrible, because this is treating them as if they were rubbish, simply because they were poor.
Porque es también tratarlos como si fueran basura, simplemente porque eran pobres, ¿no?
Poniatowska condemns the local authorities as corrupt, linking them to the students' disappearance. Family members accuse authorities at all levels of government of cooperating with organized crime.
Bueno, los llevaron en autobuses.
They were taken away in buses because, according to the wife of the mayor of Iguala, José Luis Abarca, a man who got rich while in power, like his wife, who had power she wasn't entitled to, but who really ruled Iguala, Ayotzinapa. According to her, the students were going to interrupt a party or political meeting she had organized, and so they took them away in trucks, and since then we've had absolutely no news about them.
Desde entonces no sabemos absolutamente nada de ellos. De veras es un crimen de Estado.
This is truly a crime of the state, because some of the young people were able to get away from the police hunt, or the hunt by groups, which I think are government groups from there, repression groups. Some of the young people who escaped by hiding in the trees have given testimony.
Poniatowska has been committed to fighting for rule of law in Mexico almost her whole life. Her book, The Night of Tlatelolco, is well known. On the 1968 massacre of students, the government suppressing political opposition.
Porque es un crimen de lesa humanidad.
This is a crime against humanity. It's not possible that the disappearance of 43 youths with their whole future ahead of them, their whole lives ahead of them, goes unpunished.
Todo su futuro por delante, toda su vida por delante, y que de un día para el otro.
That from one day to the next, their parents looking for them have no word of them. But also, for us Mexicans, it's a disaster for us. An extraordinary loss, even for what our country stands for. This consigns our country to ruin.
Nuestro país se va para abajo con esto.